Hey, so what's going on, y'all? So today we're heading out from our home in Poulsbo, Washington, and we're pointing the bikes toward the coast. The destination, you might ask? One of the most unusual museums in Washington, the International Mermaid Museum. Now, when my wife said that she wanted to go there, I thought to myself, what in the hell? A mermaid museum? But it just so happens my wife finds some of the coolest, strangest stuff out there. So while I might grunt and grimace initially, everything she decides to do or plans for us ends up being cool. So at the end of the day, I'm with it. So let's roll. Anyway, it's going to be a ride through some of the most beautiful Pacific Northwest scenery with a little coastal adventure on the way back home. Cameras are rolling, and it's time to put some miles behind us. So leaving Poulsbo, we're heading west toward the Olympic Peninsula and eventually down toward Grays Harbor. So this is one of my favorite things about riding in Washington, because you can start the morning surrounded by trees and mountains, and a few hours later, you're standing next to the Pacific Ocean. Tons of beautiful scenery out here.
We got a thing going on. We both know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go now. We meet every day at the same cafe, 7:30. You know she'll be there, holding hands, making all kinds of plans. While the jukebox plays.
So the couple on the street glide ahead of us, they were in front of us for about 15-20 miles, and then they turned off of the main road. And my wife and I, we thought to ourselves, man, wouldn't it be crazy if they also ended up at the International Mermaid Museum? So about 20 minutes after we arrived, guess who comes walking in? Talk about a small world. And it's not like it's the only thing to do in Aberdeen, Washington. There's quite a bit to do. But I guess they had mermaids on their mind as well. So walking through these exhibits, you start to realize just how many cultures around the world have their own stories about mermaids and mysterious things in the sea, which is exactly why I keep my tail out of the ocean. And since we're this close to Westport, there's no way I'm coming all the way this way without spending some time along the coast. So the ocean, the wind, the fishing boats, the big freighters out there in the middle of the ocean is definitely a sight to see. And this kind of scenery is what makes the miles worth it. The
know that it's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go.
And of course, no motorcycle ride is complete without busting out the drone and capturing some amazing footage of the bikes and the surrounding scenery.
We gotta be extra careful. You know we can't afford to build our hopes up too high. She's got her own obligation. It's wrong, but it's much too strong to let it go. Now it's time for us to believe it. You know it hurts so much, it hurts so much inside. Now sugar, hurry. Tomorrow we'll meet at the same place, at the same time. Me and Mrs. Jones. We got a thing going on. We got a thing going on. We get together, all we do is talk about it, talk it over and over and over and over and over and over. One more time, we got to stop doing that. You know, but all I can say is, if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. Loving you is wrong, I don't want to be. I don't wanna be right, no. But until we figure all this out, I guess I'll see you tomorrow night. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, baby. No goodbye. Don't give me no goodbye. Don't give me no goodbye. No goodbye. Everybody thinks I'm wrong for you. Everybody trying to tell me what to do. Everybody thinks you know better than me. All I know is I love you, that's me. All I wanna do is be with you. All I wanna do is be with you. Be with you, be with you, be with you. Hey. We got a thing, we got a thing going on, don't we, Mrs. Jones?
Alright folks, so that's today's adventure from Poulsbo to the Washington coast and the International Museum. It's definitely not your typical motorcycle destination, and that's exactly what we liked about it. Sometimes the best rides aren't about chasing the biggest roads or the most famous destination. Sometimes it's just about picking a place you've never been before, starting the bike, and seeing where the road takes you. Thanks for riding along with us. If you enjoyed the adventure, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe and come along for the next ride. Until then, y'all keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down, and we'll see y'all out there on the road. Peace, love, and chicken grease.